Welcome back to Go Okanagan. And who better to tell us about the bats that roost here in Peachland than a bat biologist? How does one become a bat biologist, Tanya?
Well, you just decide that you want to do something for your master's that's interesting, and bats are very interesting, so I studied them, and you learn more and more, and all of a sudden you seem to be the most expert around.
What do you find interesting about bats?
Oh gosh, there's so much. They are the only mammals capable of true flight. Most bats in the world can echolocate. They hang upside down, their knees bend backwards, they have wings on their fingers. They hibernate, they can lower their body temperature to save energy. I mean, what can't they do? It's a maternity colony of bats, so basically they gather in the summer and into a nursery or maternity colony, and they give birth to their pups, and so they're all together.
She's really small.
Why are they, I don't want to say kept here, but why are they allowed to stay here, I guess? Because when the renovations went on here, they could have been turned away.
Yeah, it was a decision made by the city of Peachland. They voted in favor of keeping the bats, which was great because they're an important, they have intrinsic value just like us, but they also provide an ecosystem service in the amount of insects that they consume. And they're a great tourist attraction. Peachland does a BC bat count every year, so they count the bats exiting the building 4 times this summer, and it looks to be about 1,000 bats, give or take.
That's a lot of bats, and they're going to be flying out tonight, and hopefully we'll get to see that.
Absolutely, we will. Yeah.
Now, why is an event like Go Batty important? What do you hope people kind of get from this?
I hope that people who maybe are afraid of bats, I won't mention any names, foster an appreciation of bats and why we need to take care of them in terms of our conservation. And yeah, so there's not a fear of them or a healthy respect for bats because they are wild animals.
Now, growing up, I heard a wives' tale that bats fly in your hair, and well, I don't want that, but it's not true. It's a wives' tale, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's a wives' tale. I've heard many people say, when I was a kid, a bat flew in my hair, and I'm thinking, with the sophisticated echolocation that they have to find insects, they can tell the difference between a couple millimeters difference. I'm not sure how they would end up in anybody's hair.
Well, that's a relief for me. But this might not be the only colony of bats that lives in the Okanagan as well.
No, there are quite a few colonies. So Sanoka Provincial Park down the way, they put up bat houses, and so there are Yuma bats in those bat boxes, and there are some bats to the north of us as well. So, and then some people on Okanagan Lake have put up bat boxes as well.
You excited about the event?
Absolutely, every year.